Romans claimed Caesar died for the Republic, but hidden records reveal a terrifying fear inside the Senate, that Caesar and Cleopatra had created a new divine monarchy, and a forbidden heir Rome swore must never sit on a throne. I spent months tracking down the evidence they tried to destroy. But here's the shocking truth. The assassination wasn't about saving democracy. It was about stopping a child, and it changed everything Rome believed about power. So here's what the Senate was actually afraid of. Caesar and Cleopatra didn't just have an affair, they created a political weapon. Their son, Caesarion, represented something Rome had never seen, a fusion of Egyptian divine kingship and Roman military power. Check this out, we have the coins. Minted in Alexandria, they show Cleopatra and her son with the title King of Kings. The evidence is undeniable. Most history books skip this part, but the sources are crystal clear. Plutarch, Suetonius, and Dio Cassius confirm Caesar planned to move the capital east and legitimize polygamy under Roman law. And that's when things got interesting. Cleopatra was living in Caesar's villa across the Tiber. The Roman elite watched a foreign queen holding court while their dictator wore a golden wreath and refused the traditional toga. The truth was hiding in plain sight. But wait, it gets better. Weeks before the assassination, Caesar erected a golden statue of Cleopatra inside the temple of Venus Genetrix, the divine ancestor of the Julian family. So now we know what they feared. But why assassination? Caesar had survived wars and rival generals. The Senate tolerated his dictatorship for years. What changed? Caesarion changed. By 44 BCE, the boy was 3, old enough to be presented as heir. And Caesar was preparing to leave for Parthia, taking his legions east, closer to Egypt and Cleopatra's power base. This is why the Senate chose assassination. They had a closing window. The conspirators weren't defending the Republic. They were defending the principle that power flows through Roman bloodlines, not foreign queens. Brutus and Cassius struck on the Ides of March because Caesar was departing for Parthia 3 days later. After the murder, the Senate's first act was to send assassins after Cleopatra. She fled within hours. 17 years later, when Octavian defeated Cleopatra and Mark Antony, his first command was to execute Caesarion. Not imprison. Execute. Rome's fear of a divine monarchy still shapes Western power today. Subscribe for more hidden history they tried to erase. Caesarion's execution wasn't just murder. It was the moment Rome chose republic over dynasty, West over East, human authority over divine right. That choice echoes in every constitution, every separation of powers, every elected office in the Western world. What buried truth should we uncover next? Whispered. We remember together.